mine.
All right, we're checking in with ArtSpace Lima. Sally Windle, the executive director, is here with us, and we were just chatting because I love this first topic. We've got an opening of an exhibit, and it's called Connections, the Art of Jigsaw. And, you know, I was just confessing to you, we have jigsaw puzzles that we put together and glued, and they're hanging on the wall, and this is kind of like that, right?
And this really takes it into a different direction, because when you walk into ArtSpace, you'll see these really nice pieces. It looks like fancy oil paintings, and then you get close, and they're puzzles. And they've not only been put together nicely, but they've been covered. These look like large pieces of artwork, but it's so fun because we've talked to a lot of people, and we're getting stories like, oh yeah, my family and I do these. So this is really kind of a community thing. And then we're also going to have some puzzles there that you can work on. It's Van Gogh's birthday, so we've got Vincent Van Gogh puzzles. And then we also have this connections board. And it's a large magnetic board, and you can put your name on a piece of a puzzle and then connect it to other people that you know. So we can kind of see how we're all really connected.
That is really cool. Okay, so that's opening tomorrow, right?
Right.
Okay.
Opening is from 6:30 to 8, and Ruby Hopkins, the person that put all these together, will be there. So we're excited to talk with her, too.
It is a neat way to see art, as you know. Lots of cool puzzles out there, so come on, people. All right. Also this weekend, it's a big one. Everyone's Irish on Saturday with the parade and stuff. And you have some gear to help people out, right?
Yes. In fact, this is something that we had been requested to have, and we had never carried these before. But now we've got the I Love Lima, but in green. And not only green, but bright green. So we're going to have those available actually anytime, but definitely during the parade. And we keep the prices low because we want to really pump up the I Love Lima. So come into ArtSpace, get your hooded sweatshirt or a t-shirt so you can be a part of the green wear in the parade.
And if green's not your color, you got the black ones and stuff too, right? Yeah.
Correct.
So yeah, we can enjoy I Love Lima. All right, a tradition that I think is still fascinating that it's continuing. It started during the pandemic. And we just keep going because it's so great for everyone, the Art to Go bag.
And people still ask, what are you going to do next month? And this one's one that we haven't done before, but these are the cinch bags that people wear. Kids have their books in them, but they're clear so that you can decorate them. So we're going to include markers and one of the drawstring bags, and start at 12 o'clock. Cherry Alley, so people can come through, get as many as they want. And still, we do this, and we'll be over 29,000 now that we've given out. And we'll keep doing it as long as people still like to do it.
Right, yeah. Okay, so that giveaway is on March 18th, and it's just like clockwork. Everybody comes down Cherry Alley, and you hand them out, and there you go.
That's true.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, and then end of the month, on March 31st, this is a big annual show for you guys, the spring show, right?
Actually, the spring show is older than ArtSpace is.
Is it really?
They started this as a group of artists on the grounds of the Allen County Museum. And they called it the spring show because at the time it was happening, and it just carried on. And then when ArtSpace incorporated, they kept that tradition. So this is the 71st annual spring show, and it's going to be great. We have sent out prospectus offers to probably 3 states. And if you can get the work there, we'll actually take work from any place because there's so many artists that travel. So it's a juried show. We usually get about 300 pieces, and usually 150 to 200 are juried in. But we've got 4 galleries and 3 floors, so we want to be able to show this off, and it's always one of the highlights. It's one of our anchor shows, but it's always a beautiful show.
And when you talk about art, all different styles, all different mediums, right?
We've had paintings, stained glass, installations, a lot of ceramic work. Again, there's so many people that do different things that we don't have categories. We just say, bring your artwork in, and then the juror can take a look at it and decide where it goes and how it's going to be presented.
That has to be a tough job to look at all of that and decide.
We just hire the jurors. And we watch.
It's not you.
No,
exactly. So, that's right. And so then the show will open and we can all see it, right? So.
Absolutely. We keep this open. We're going to be doing some special events. We'll have artists talk that they can come in and talk about not only their piece, but kind of their process. So we'll have that until the middle of May. And then we start our summer shows, and Brian Moss is coming back.
Oh, good.
Yes, he is a wonderful person. He's going to be doing a mural in our alcove, and then we're also going to have kids classes, because he's so good with his graphic novels and his illustrations.
Yeah.
So
he's just like a magnet. I mean,
he is.
You can't help but like him and the stuff that
Great
he does.
guy, yeah. And we rarely have artists in, especially for summers like that, but there's just too many projects that he hasn't done yet.
Exactly. Great stuff happening downtown at ArtSpace. Thanks, Sally, for coming.
Thank you.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.